for Dawson to turn it in, and it's a goal! Donald to Cooper. Back to McDonald. And Cooper again. Cooper still has it. Coming straight through, turns it out in front of the goal! Brilliant Cooper, brilliant Smith, 2-0. And a chance for Dundee United, who have that terribly bad penalty kick record, to get back into the game. Raymond Stewart against Peter McCloy.
On the 1st of December, and this, in fact, is only his 10th game. And I would imagine that Sandy Jardine will resort to a sweeper role, even though he's wearing number 2 with Alec Miller in at full back. And you can see that Dave Cooper has the number 7 jersey on, and some people consider he's at his best, moving in from the right with his left foot. Well, United's invalids have all recovered. They were worried about Phillip, Bannon and Holt, and all three are playing, as you can see. And of course, Bannon is going to be a vital player in midfield. And at number 9, there's Willie Pettigrew, the man who scored 17 goals already this season, and that equals the Tannadice club record. And there's a lot more in this man yet. I once called this referee Gordon Smith. He thanked me for giving him the famous name, but he did point out that his first name is George. Beautiful spring-like conditions at Ibrox Park. The pitch looking good as well. It might cut up a bit, but considering some of the weather recently, not too bad at all. And that is a sample of the way this man is going to fill that important centre-back position today. Sturrock trying to slip his way through. Beside all off balance. Jardine, as I thought, in that sweeping position. Miller. There he has that covered all the way. Well, he hesitated because just off picture there, Derek Johnson ran down very cleverly to cover the pass back. Rangers supporters massed in that magnificent stand at the back. Cooper. Miller. Now Neri can read that kind of ball all right. Smith, man with a great deal of talent, and nothing like his best this season for Rangers. That's a goal kick. Young John McDonald, rated even by the august person of Joa Havilange of UEFA as one of the outstanding young players in the world. Cooper looks to have the appetite today. He's a very temperamental player. Looks to be in the mood. Been the slightest touch by Fleming. Now this young lad wears number 11, but he goes everywhere. That's Russell. Dawson wanting the 1-2. Miller. Dawson. Well, that's the kind of attacking any team would like to see, with the two backmen, Miller and Dawson, coming through. Dawson actually looked very alert, fastening onto that, kept it low, and of course McAlpin, a very experienced goalkeeper. That was beautifully spread out by Russell. Miller doing the running, Holt is with him. Good turn, there's Johnston with it, and again. Oh. I don't think he could believe it. He seemed so casual in the way he went down, and so for that matter did Hamish McAlpin. I don't think he could believe he got the rebound. There's Pettigrew again. Look at the sport he's getting. Fleming ran close to him. Nearly again this time. Jardine under no real pressure. That's meant for McDonald. still going on. McDonald, Cooper, great run by Cooper, and he puts it too far ahead. Stevens looking good in the air. So is Neri. United are mopping this up quite easily when the ball goes in the air like that. There's Hegarty. Cooper getting the break this time. There's Russell with him. Look at the crowd there. Johnson putting it right out of the danger zone. Smith running. Into Cooper. Couldn't turn. Miller. Here's Russell. Miller. Now Russell. Just shaking himself free. Johnston. Not far away. The thing about Derek Johnson is that he can be out of the game for a spell, as he has been indeed for the past 15 minutes. Then suddenly he'll pop up like that. Stevens. Struck for Sturrock. Dawson covering. This is Jardine. And there goes the half-time whistle. A tense game, not a highly distinguished one, extremely well balanced. I particularly like the play of the Dundee United centre defence when there was any pressure on a man like Hegarty remaining quite impassive. He never really looks as if he's enjoying a game, but he certainly does. Paul Hegarty. We start the second half. I must confess it's very difficult to see how the deadlock will be broken. There's been hardly anything up front for either sets of forwards, just the occasional break. Defences have been highly confident. Rangers started off with a great deal of flair, and then the game became a bit more pedestrian. This is Eamon Bannon. Sturrock beautifully off there to Pettigrew. And McCloy need only watch it go into the back net. Loy's touched that time. Johnston couldn't quite get it away, and Hegarty wants to go forward. There he is, just beyond them though. Cooper can't keep it in. Sturrock for side, and he wants to come away. Miller. Well, that was a wasted ball. He had three players in front of him, either right or left. Beautifully taken by Jardine, and is too soft for the tackle. Great play again by Forsyth. Really superb. Gordon Smith, he really took Hegarty on, and I think Hegarty had the obvious choice of just standing in the way. Free kick. So we'll have Sandy Jardine taking this with about 8 minutes of the second half gone. With a slight touch. Smith couldn't get round to it. Good defensive work by Bannon. Miller. Dawson doing the running with Payne. Oh, good play by Dawson. There's McDonald. Right to that far side. Stevens is up. Great save. Oh, yes. Once again, great play by the youngster McDonald, going all kinds of ways, deciding to go to the outside, right across the dripping header and look at McAlpin. Well, United brought back. That's a free kick for them. Bit unfortunate for that. Kirkwood had there the break. Neatly by Pettigrew. That's for side. Oh, that's a great goal! Oh, no! It was so near! Oh! It looked right on the corner of the net from here. There's Masaido weakly that time. Jardine. It's better play by Jardine. Johnson again. Russell. Now there's some space there. Miller. That's a good ball. Cooper. They want to go to the outside, and he does, and it's... Oh! I'm not so sure that that was a clearance. As expected, Cooper cut in. Got the ball to his left side and let fly. I don't know whether McAlpin would have got to it, but John McDonnell did. Jardine misjudged out badly. There's Stevens. On to McDonnell, easily mopped up by Stark. Sturrock. Good running by Sturrock. Wasn't far away. Dawson. Dawson again. Still can't get it away. Quite inaccurate with the way they're coming out of defense. Kirkwood. There's Smith. Smith on a run this time. Tackling. And I think that just came off the side. Solid hard stuff. Ten minutes left. Still no scoring. Sturrock. That's a good ball by Sturrock. Great save by McFly. Rangers under pressure. Smith. Johnston. Cooper for Rangers. Good run by Cooper, stretching the United defence. It's a great play. Russell. And couldn't quite get it. Doesn't look strong enough. Rangers keeping the pressure on though. Smith for Smith. Up comes Jardine. And it goes to Dawson. Beautifully cut off again. United defends, holding firm. Pettigrew. Tired-looking players out there. They'll go back to McAlpin. Pettigrew. Here's Bannon. Good play by Bannon. And Forsyth. Miller. Almost in a tangle. Oh, that was living dangerously. This high ball like that has done Rangers virtually no good in this game. Nearly rather panicked into that. Jordan taking plenty of time to make up his mind about where that should go, and Dawson simply giving it away. Bannon again. That's a good ball. Stunnock. Try to push it inside. He does. That was a shot by Bannon. Johnston. Brought down when it looked as if he might just get away. Cooper getting instructions from the dugout. Dawson with a chance and he couldn't get it down. Taste of the ball seemed to elude him, and I think we're going to have a Rangers substitution. Alec McDonald on for Gordon Smith. Rifling ball again, Cooper. That's a good ball. Here's McDonald with a chance for Rangers. Too much to the side. There's McDonald, Alec McDonald this time. Dawson with a chance. Still in there, and away comes Nene. Miller. Lofting it in. And that's the kind of ball that United mop up so easily. Slag ball, this is to Cooper. Cooper with a chance. Oh, and underneath it. You can't believe it. He had McDonald to the left as well. Stevens. Russell to Johnston. Up to Cooper. 4 minutes left. Here's Russell. That's a great chance to score. Getting Johnston. Almost in the last breath of this game. 1-0 for Rangers. 4 minutes left, and it was the break on the right that did it. Bobby Russell, who has had an extremely quiet second half, made good running, and look at the support he had inside him. The ball going right across, and Johnston angled it away. Looks like a killer blow at this stage in the game, but you never can tell, which is one of the great cliches of old time, I suppose. Embryonic Ibrox Stadium has erupted. Hegarty out to Bannon. Good control by Bannon. Kirkwood. Fleming on the far side. Well, that's good play. And Cooper concedes a corner. Well, can United save the match? 2 minutes left. Corner kick. Rangers 1-up. Rangers supporters singing. Penalty area crowded. And Fleming about to float this in. Just away now to McDonald. Oh, that's a good ball by McDonald. Here's Russell. Goalkeeper well out. And McAlpin had it covered. McAlpin, in fact, had come right out of his penalty area. Here's Forsyth. Oh, took his eye off it. Jordan, bit of a stumble. Nearly. Aside to Dawson. On to McDonald. Took his eye off it, Phillip. There's Jordan. Safely to Dawson. They couldn't get it away. That would have been a sprint because Cooper was on the halfway line. Jordan. Cooper. Couldn't quite get it. Good support work by Bannon eventually. Holt. Set it out well. There's Forsyth. Bit of a rugby tackle and brought down. And by our watch, we're into injury time. John Gregg out of his dugout, giving the sign to tell his players to cam it, slow it down. And I think he wants the ball put back to the goalkeeper. Sandy Jordan hasn't seen him. There's Cooper. There's McDonald. Russell. Jordan. Here's Stevens. And it goes to Dawson. Goal, brilliant tackle by Hegarty. We're a minute into injury time. Dawson and being impeded, free kick. Jordan Tilling. Cooper the deal ticket. There it goes. Rangers are through to the quarterfinals. And he could not have done it more dramatically than that Derek Johnson winner. Sonny of the death.
And when you get through like that, I suppose the logic is it doesn't matter when a goal is scored, 4 minutes from the end or 4 minutes after the start. But certainly John Gregg was a relieved and relaxed man at the end and delighted to tell us why he was deciding to give us his first television interview of the season.
Long time as a player, and I had I fancied a lot of respect from him as a player, but I feel that I've got to gain the same respect as a manager as I did as a player, and the only way I think I can do that is to just go on with my job and try and work away in the hope that I can make Rangers Football Club successful. And purely and simply the reason why I'm on today is because I asked yesterday, gave a message to the Rangers fans yesterday asking if they could turn up today and give the lads a European reception, whereas we could get support from the first minute to the 90 minutes, because we knew it would be a very, very difficult game. And really, I'm on tonight just to thank them for the tremendous support they gave us not only today, but they've given to us all season, in a season where we haven't really played as well as we're capable of playing.
Well, I was going to mention that to you. How has it been, John, in not getting the results you might have expected, having had a very good season last season?
Well, we set very, very high standards here at Ibrox. Obviously, you can't always win the games that we'd like to win, but we've been trying to do one or two things, introduce players like John McDonald into the team, trying to play football and trying to do one or two things that we like to think would improve the side over the time. But you just can't do it all in the one night.
But inevitably, the team is in a sense in transition, is it not?
Well, I don't like using that word because I've got the greatest respect from older players. I don't feel that I'm a good example to any older players, and considering that I played for as long as I played. I don't care how old they are. If they can play to the standards that I require or I ask of them here, then I don't care what age they are. But obviously we've got to try and put one or two players in here and there and try and bring fresh faces in. We've tried it in the transfer market. Fortnight ago, we weren't successful, but my aim here is to get a good side in that park so as I can keep the supporters happy and give them a team that they deserve.
Now, about the game itself, it went the full 90 minutes as you expected before you were quite convinced of the win. You must have been enormously pleased with, say, Tom Forsyth, who's really just come back from serious injury.
We've had to coax Tom and help him at training, and in actual fact, we've spent certain days at training just for Tom's benefit. He's got a heart the size of a lion, and he's a tremendous inspiration in the side. And I was tempted earlier on in the season to put him in before he was ready, and even yet, even now, he's not back to 100% the old Tom Forsyth.
Looked at today.
He's getting there, and displays like today can only do his confidence a world of good.
What was it like in the dugout? Did you think the goal would ever come?
Well, we spoke about this game all week, and we knew it was going to be a very, very hard game tactically. It was going to be a very, very patient game, and I felt that one goal would be enough to win the match. I was very, very pleased at the disciplined way the players went about their job. We probably held a lot of the ball, we had a lot of territorial advantage, but we didn't have enough streaks at goals, as far as I was concerned. But we stuck to our task. We didn't give anything away. Peter McCloy didn't have many saves to make, and quite honestly, I felt that we did enough to win the match.
And you're quite happy with the draw against Hearts at home?
Well, if you'd asked me at lunchtime today, I'd have been delighted just to be in the draw tonight. But now that it's all over and we have Hearts and another home tie, then I'm absolutely delighted.
Well, you can pick up that cigar you've left down there now.
Well, I hope I've got to the final. I hope I'll be able to smoke a much bigger.
Liverpool's unbeaten home.